channel. Cool. Cool. I think we're live. Are we live? We have a microphone. Cool. We're live on YouTube at Bebcorp Harpery. Let's see if we can go live on the Instagram at Jaw the Harp. First thing you're going to see is me blowing my nose. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we are playing jaw harp and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. I've been harping a lot on my own harps, harping on some Ovcharenko, some of the Mohan. Some of the flat fronters I've been harping on, which isn't something I normally do much of. So what harps you in? What harps are you into? TDS is harp in, y'all. Harp in, harp out, harp often. JP Sear says real quick, do you have any recommendations for a first harp? If you go to theharpery.com, there is a beginner section on jaw harps. A whole bunch of different suggested jaw harps. So what you want is a jaw harp that's affordable, that's easy to play, and it's fairly durable and replaceable. Boxcar Bets, hello, howdy. Yeah, I was strumming a bit on your harp last night. Is it the Surge or the Flux? I don't even know where I put it. I'll pick up a harp. Oh, there it is. I'll pick up a harp. I'll play it, and then I'll put it down. And who knows where it says. None your business said, love you, love all you do, harp. I love you too. Thank you. And this morning, there was the first part of a 13-part short series of a jaw harp tutorial. But tomorrow morning is coming out the full 12 minutes. So it was really fun to shoot. Instead of doing like just a 1-minute video, I jaw harped for 12 minutes, and just wherever it took me, I would enunciate what I was doing and then play the harp. And it was just a lot of fun. And I was super lightheaded in a good way at the end of it. I want a bass harp. Oh, dude, get yourself a bass Mohan. Yeah, go to theharpery.com, get a Mohan, probably one of the best money in bass harps. Or if you want a flat fronter, I would look for a Glaser Lighthouse, although those harps can be expensive now. So that happens to other people as well. Putting a harp down for a second and then spending the rest of the afternoon looking for it. Yeah, one time my wife was upset with me and she hid one of my favorite harps. This is back when I had like 5 or 6 harps. And then she forgot about it, and for like 3 weeks we couldn't find it. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, there's this harp in this cup I hid from you. I'm like, where's my harp? But I do similar things to her. When we first got together 18 years ago, she'd set a drink down somewhere, and then I'd go and put it in another room, and then I'd help her look for it, and then I'd put the same drink back in the spot. Does my wife play the jaw harp? No, she does not. Tyrozo5 is hollering in from the UK, where it is, I believe, 2 a.m. there. Yeah, TDS Harper says, last I checked, Glaserons are between $50 and $100, the smaller ones. Yeah, Glaseron harps, the prices went up really a lot because they're difficult. You oftentimes have to get them from an intermediary country to get them to the U.S. because of the big war going on in between the U.S. and Russia and Ukraine. Let's see, where was I going with that? Yeah, but yeah, the Glaseron are good when you can get them, and they're fairly easy to work on. You have a store, right? Says none of your business. Yes, theharpery.com. It's a joint venture between me and Porky Miller. But yeah, I would suggest for the money, if you're gonna get a harp and you don't want to spend more than $50 or $55 and you want something really, really good, get a Mohan. Now, Mohan goes down to super deep bass, but I'm not a big fan of his real deep bass harps. Like from G1 and up, or even F1 and up, they're fantastic. Yeah, for the money, they're just gapped ridiculous. Tyrone Zone 5 says, did a busy shift today. Finished at 1 a.m. Oh, namaste. Namaste. Gokaram's account is commenting down below. I believe that's Vera. Vera Ram, namaste. Welcome. Got the plug on 138 today, even though my first few times How do you raise the volume of the sound? It is very soft for me. The Plekhanov 137s are there's a really super deep bass harp, so it's not gonna be really really loud. They are really sensitive, and they're not a fast player. Let's see, where's my Plekhanov 137? Where are you, giant harp? It's the biggest harp. Yeah, there we go. Now, a deep bass harp is a harp. I don't know if you can hear me well. A deep bass harp like this, Plekhanov, that's a slow plucking harp. So don't pluck it quickly. Try to get everything you can out of each pluck, because it'll sit there and it'll resonate for a while. It's going to vibrate for a minute. So let's see where we go with a 137. So this isn't the type of harp you get where you want to be beating on it or playing it fast. William Banks says, I'm a fan of the Dan Moyer harp I can zone out on. Oh, yeah. Dan Moyer, fantastic for the money. And Neptune Chapotin came out with a wonderful tutorial on them. A lot of times when I'd play it, I'd end up with it slightly bent like this or this. He says instead of plucking it straight forward, pluck it to the side. So you want to pluck it in line with it, because it'll still resonate. It'll still do everything, but it's not going to get bent as bad. Is we're gonna get on a big bassy harp. It's like I'm going, oh, whoa, 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 O-E-A-O-U. O-E-A-O, O-A-O, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Oh, it really bounces. The gaps are so tight I can really bounce off of it. So I'm letting it resound out while bouncing open close off it. So that's how I would suggest that you play it. But if you pick it up like one of your mid-range harps and you're just strumming away on it quickly, you're not going to get much sound out of it because you're deadening it. Yeah, that's not the way I would normally play a harp like that. Let's play another harp. We had at Boxcar Betts coming in. Oh, we had Vera Rum coming in. I'm going to play... I have one of his harps handy, but yeah, we're going to be getting some of his laser cut harps in here pretty soon, the Vera Ram. This is his father's harp. It's a Gorka Moon Morchung. Yeah, the basses, like super deep, giant bass harps, are not harps I have as daily players. Most of the bass harps that I use as daily players are like G1 and up. Yeah, this is a super drawer. And Tyrozo5 says on TikTok he made a advanced jaw harp technique tutorial. So yeah, go check that video out. And if you can send it to me over Messenger. I'm gonna check it out. When TikTok, I'm fairly easily addicted to TikTok videos. There have been points in my life when I first got on TikTok where I'd spend like 2 or 3 or 4 hours just scrolling TikTok videos in my kitchen. So I'll publish videos to TikTok, but I won't dare look at the videos because I'll just be like scrolling endless shorts. So I can't. TikTok's too big of power. I can't wield it. Oh well, thank you. Randy the Killed the Trucker says, dang, I missed it. What did you miss? What we be missing? I agree. Tyrone Zone does have wicked technique. Hola, un saludo de Colombia. Oh, hello. Welcome. Saludo. Am I saying that right? Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. It's like I'm going hoo you hoo yeah hoo yeah hoo hoo, and you hear there's in and out breaths. I'm starting on it. I switch from going high that we woo woo we yeah woo woo we yeah woo woo we yeah woo woo wow 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 wow. Anybody ever played as the Zalagi choir? I have before. It wasn't quite my thing, and then they probably do vary. I probably should give it another go on the Zalagi choir. The Zalagi choir for me, it was very, very trance-like to play, but also almost disharmonious because you have two sets of embouchures. You're crossing it at two different intervals. This is the boxcar bets. Is it Surge 2 or what's this one called here? Lexington, Nebraska. Jarp on. Oh, cool. I grew up for 4 or 5 years of my childhood in Orleans, Nebraska, which is up by Elmo, Nebraska, which is up by Holders, Nebraska. But I'm not Lexington. I know the name. I don't know if I've ever been to Lexington. I tossed that dang Snoopy trash out. Yeah, save your Snoopy. If it's your first harp, save it, hang it up on the wall. I made some cool videos of crushing Snoopies in vices. Saline River Trading Company. Oh, hello. Is that in Salina? Is that on the Saline River? Who are you? Hello. Daniel Ravenstar says, "Oh, the volume button is pushing harder against my mouth. I just came through Lexington yesterday. I'm a truck driver." Oh, cool. 2 different people are commenting about Lexington. Yeah, Randy the Kilted Trucker and Daniel Ravenstar. Oh, cool. So 2 different people have been through Lexington, Nebraska. Cool. Good to know. Let's play something else. Let's see. What should we play? We haven't played anything. Well, I'm going to play this one. This is the Ovcharenko next Friday. I meant to publish it this Friday. I didn't get around. This Friday was insanely busy heating and airwise, so I didn't get the harps packaged and sent to Porky Miller for publishing of the video. But the new Ovcharenko were killer. These I had to make 5 more of these. These are his new antler. They're very, very flexible, very buttery. What is your highest noted harp? It's got to be a 3rd octave, maybe a C3. I don't believe I have an A3. Yeah, probably an E or an F3. Nasco? Like, I can read the first name in Cyrillic, but the last name I can't read it in Cyrillic. I took Russian for a little bit, and then I quit taking my lessons. Damasco, welcome, Privyet. He says, get ready for that banger. Okay, everybody's saying a high-pitch harp, so let's get high. Let's get playing high. But we're going to go, first we're going to play a Munharp, because I had a Munharp handy, because we always are requesting Munharp. The Iverson Munharp are, when I want to go to a Munharp, it's either normally a Dernovoy, Babayev, or most often I'm playing the new Iverson. The older Iverson was really quiet. The newer Iverson, he really is dialed in what he does now. I've been talking too much. I haven't hardly played. Let's just see where it takes us. And then we're going to play something super high. Cyberkeeve says, I would love to hear more mouth harp and techno. I agree. I'm kind of like at the back of my mouth. It's like I'm going hue, 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 but I'm going hue, 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 hue. So I'm gonna keep my mouth open without the, and then I'll add the in there and see if we can tell the difference. They're like, so that it allows me to kind of give myself even additional back pressure so I can bounce off and on it faster. We're going to get higher here. We're going to switch to something in the third octave. I think this was a G2. We're going to switch on over to the Tamil Nadu morsing, the morsing out of India. This one was gifted to me by my good friend Hussein Lahiri of Ministry of Harps. Somebody had taken a while to polish it, and this one, probably one of the best morsing I played so far. Outside of the one I played, Neptune Chipotle has some killer morsing in his collection. But morsing are a thing when you get them, you got to do some cleanup because they come rough. But their gaps in normal are tight. They're just very, very stiff. Do you have a jaw harp from Mongolia? I do not. I did not ever get into harmonica. No, I never tried. I have several harmonica, several Hohner harmonica in my collection, but I don't really play them. Tyler the 5 says, same with me, James. I was super interested in the Russian language during my early teens, just not anymore. No, I started taking lessons via the Babbel thing in 2022, right before the war started. And then all the negative press and everything, it kind of bummed me out. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to learn Russian or not. But it'd be cool because I have a lot of friends in Russia and some in Ukraine that speak Ukrainian. Now, if I do take any more lessons from Babbel, it's probably going to be in Hindi because I do plan in the next year or two going over and visiting the makers in Rajasthan. Just bit fast. Like if you're going, like if you're making noise like yee yee yee, like almost pushing up the back there. Yeah, I guess since Klinklin says it's hard to learn the skill. There is a little bit of a learning curve to it, depending on what harp you start on, but it is utilizing the same faculties that you use when you're talking, mouth shapes, breathing, glottal stops. What I'm doing there, you hear it kind of went meow. make the nose go meal meal, that L, meal 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 meal. That's what you're hearing. I'm gonna go yul 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 and then drop the yul 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 yul, because you can, all those articulations. It's not just how high your tongue is, the way your tongue fills your mouth, the way you curl it, the way you fluff it out, uh, um the way you articulate different parts of your tongue, all flavors the jaw harp. Is there a specific microphone that's good for recording the jaw harp? Says Cyberkeep. I would say a microphone. Base your choice on a microphone, not based on what I use, but based on the context in which you will use it. Now, most of my videos are being shot here in the chillery where I play and hang out, or and I shoot them with the same microphones. Or in the Harpery. So I'm sitting or I'm standing or whatever. I'm not moving around. I'm not static. I'm not going out to location shooting. So what I use is a combination of two different microphones. This is a Shure MV7 that I can plug directly into my iPhone 14. And then there's a Shure MV51 that I can also plug directly into my other iPhone. And one of them is tabletop and the other is mounted on a big mic boom. I splurged and bought like a $200 mic boom, and it was well worth it because the cheap mic booms don't really hold up very well and don't hold things. I'd have to put weights on the bottom of it. I was putting plate weights on the bottom of my mic stand tripod boom thing. Didn't work out, but a good expensive boom. It's heavy. It's hard to move around. It folds up and everything. But those are the microphones I use. So if you're going to be moving around or you're going to be on location or something, maybe something that will fasten to your phone, right directly to your phone, or maybe you're shooting on a camera. So base your microphone choice on the context. But I really like the Shure products, and they don't give me a dime to say that. I know I use Shure, Porky Miller for the Harpery.com. A lot of his videos for the Harpery's videos are shot is using Blue Yeti. So I don't know which people like better, but yeah, the Shure MV51 for years. A lot of my content was shot on a Shure MV5, which is their cheapest one. And then before that, I don't remember a Rode. My earliest videos were shot on a Lumix Panasonic G7 camera, and using a Rode microphone, a Rode shotgun mic. But yeah, I'm not that fancy anymore, and I like using the phones to do it. Anyways, we'll play one more jaw harp and we'll end it. Boxcar says I've also used a Shure mic for years. Boxcar Bets, what Masco says, scream into the mic. I'll get close. I'm a very loud person. I'm known for being loud, but I ain't much into screaming. I could talk really loud. How does this sound on the mic? I know sometimes when I talk too loud in the mic, there'll be a little red light that goes on and off. I think it's registering where it distorts. Never mind, I have Audio Technica. Oh, how do you like the Audio Technica? Is it on a boom, or do you use it tabletop, or does it clip right in the phone? I also had a Shure MV88 that I put in the bottom of my phone. However, the giant OtterBox phone case to help protect my iPhone, you either have to take it all the way off or use an extension. That extension isn't very strong. So anyways, we'll play one more jaw harp. We're going to play a jaw harp I made. The Jaw Harp Johnson in D2. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Harpery. Make sure to keep your harp clean. Keep them dry and keep them old. And most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp out. The name is like the city of Milano, Italy without the O. Oh, cool. Milano, Masco, Milano, Masco. Okay. I was saying Masco and it was Moscow. Okay. Cool. Good to know. I'm from Kansas, so I kind of have a bit of a hillbilly way that I talk, or not hillbilly, but a little bit of a country way that I talk, and it works my way into every way. Harp out, says TDS Harper. Yeah, I'll see you next Saturday for Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, or if you're tuning in on TikTok or the Harpery's YouTube channel, TikTok at Jaw the Harp goes live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. Love y'all. And we're also live on the YouTube channel, The Harpery, on Sundays most of the time. We're going to wrap it up that. Isaiah says, my daughter Lily loves the lives. Well, hi, Lily. If you're watching the lives, thank you so much for tuning into Jaw Harp. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Adios.